Hello my little fizzy pops. It is once again that time. I'm going to show you my empties for the month of July. I have this whole thing filled up with empties. How am I using stuff so much? It's because I use a lot of stuff. So, if you guys did not know, I have a giveaway going on down below. Check it out. Peep it. Peep it, my peeps. I have hundreds of dollars worth of goodies in that giveaway. Check that link. Enter. You can enter multiple times a day. So, I don't know why you're not. It's free stuff. One person, international. Anyone can win. If you win and you're overseas and I can't send all the products because sometimes they don't let you send like liquids or nail polishers or something, I'll just take them out. But I'm in a future giveaway, but you will get something. So definitely enter. There's no reason not to. If you don't like the stuff, save it for Christmas. Save it, give it to someone else. I don't care. Just enter. Anyways, so if you guys watched my 2019 empties video, you know I went through a lot of stuff. I went through 300 things. That means I was using up a thing a month, a thing a day. Anyways, so that was way too hard to keep all that trash for an entire year. So I'm doing my empties a monthly now. So this is everything we used up this month in the month of January. So just because I used it up this month does not mean I started it this month. A couple of these things I actually did, but most of it I've had for a long time. So let's just get into it. The first thing was the Suave Professionals Almond and Shea Butter Shampoo, 28 ounces. Use this up. I haven't used this in a long time. My husband's been using it. I used it, I think we had this since like 2016. Like, I'm not even joking. I went on this couponing. I always say coupon. My middle school friend always said coupon. But I went on this couponing extravaganza in like 2016 and I stockpiled quite a bit of stuff. And this shampoo was actually one of them. So I had it in my collection for a long time. But for the last 6-7 months I've been using purple shampoo. So this actually isn't, I didn't use this all up, my husband did. I use this maybe once a month for the last 6 months, but my husband's using it even though he shaves his head and there's no reason for him to use shampoo. He still likes to feel pretty. So. This is finally empty. So for being really cheap, it's a fine shampoo. It's not anything that I'm gonna go out and buy again. I actually just ordered some things from Ulta and I'll do a little mini Ulta haul with you guys whenever that gets here. I usually shop in the store for Ulta because I get my discount that way and not online. But I went online, I redeemed some points, and I got it for a gift. So that's the only reason I shopped online for Ulta. Anyways, so I have a little bitty baby haul I'm going to show you guys whenever that comes. Anyways, so that's the first thing I went empty. The second thing is this. This is Herbal Essences, a black detox charcoal shampoo. I actually got this for my birthday last year. My mother-in-law gave me a gift box from Walmart and I unboxed it on this channel a year ago and it's only like my 7th or 8th video again. Like, if you scroll down you'll see that because I didn't film very many videos last year. But if you guys want to see it, it was a Walmart unboxing I did. Anyways, the shampoo was fine, but I hated the smell. It smells like a men's cologne, which you may really like. I did not. I would rather it be fragrance free or fruity or floral. So I did not care for the scent. So I would not buy this again. Next thing we used up, we got this year. This was this Essence Herb Tea Tree 90 toner pads. I hated these. I got these in my Ipsy Ultimate and there were, what, 30 pads in here? I went through them super quickly. No, there's 20 pads in here. I went through this really quickly because using one pad, I didn't feel like it did anything. So I would use like 2 or 3 at a time. Yeah, I didn't feel like it did anything for my skin, so I would not rebuy this. But I got this in my Ipsy Ultimate. The next thing I used up is the Aromatherapy Rose Vanilla Soap from Bath & Body Works. I love Bath & Body Works foaming hand soap. And I love rose. Rose is like my #1 scent. And this was rose and vanilla, which vanilla is not my favorite, but mixed in with rose, it was actually really nice. So I would definitely give this again. But every time I go to Bath & Body Works and stock up, I try to get different things because I'm adventurous. I like to try different things, try new soaps. But Definitely vanilla is, not vanilla, but rose is definitely, boom, high on that list. So, and I don't buy them when they're full price because it's like $6.50. I always wait until they're on a sale or I have a coupon and get them for like half the price. So Bath & Body Works always has coupons and deals and discounts and sales, so don't ever buy anything from Bath & Body Works full price. Alright, next thing we used up is the Ren Evercalm Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. Didn't really feel like this did anything for me. So, got an Ipsy. I feel like I'm going to seize. I got an Ipsy, I don't know when. I started labeling when I get things, so like these. I have it labeled here, 1/2020, so I knew that I got this in January. I'm going to start labeling all my new stuff so I know when I got it. But I don't remember this, a year, 2 years, 3 years old, I don't remember. It's from Ipsy and I don't really feel like it did anything, so I would not buy this again. We also used up a Happy Vibes Fine Fragrance from Bath & Body Works. Let's see how this one smells. This is very fresh floral. It says pink citrus, crisp pear, fresh honeysuckle. This is one that my husband used a lot. He uses the Bath & Body Works. So I always buy a lot from Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works, and he and I just share them. So we are working on using up our collection until we buy more. And just glancing over here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have a lot just there. I have some in my bathroom, some in his bathroom. We have separate bathrooms, which is like a marriage saver. Yes. So yeah, we're working on using those up, but we used up the Happy Vibes. Very nice scent. We would get that again, but again, we like to try different things. So we have a ton of fragrances over here, and none of them are the same. The next thing we used up is Bioderma. I hate this stuff. I've had people come into Ulta asking for the Bioderma. I'm like, we don't sell that. I hate this stuff. This does not take off my makeup. It says that it's a makeup removing micellar solution. It doesn't take off my makeup. So, maybe if you're just doing like a tinted moisturizer, I would take it off, but I mixed it in with a different makeup remover, and used it that way so that it wasn't going to waste, but I wouldn't, micellar waters, or micellar waters, however you like to pronounce it, do not work for me. Let me know if they work for you. We also used up the Kaleidoscope 2-in-1 Body Wash and Bubble Bath. Very pretty packaging. I love the purple. I love the iridescent hollow. But I didn't really care for this scent. What do they say the scent was? Iris, cedarwood, clean musk, and pink pepper. It smells like pencils, so I guess that's the cedarwood. Not my favorite thing to wash with. I bought it just for the packaging because I'm like, oh, well, we haven't tried that one before, but it's not one that I would get again. What else is in here? Oh, a CoverGirl Clean Professional Translucent Fair powder. I have so many powders, and I almost bought one from Ulta the other day because it was half price. It was the Dermablend powder. And I was like, ooh, a white powder from Dermablend. I need that. It's half price. And then I was like, Rebecca, take a step back. You have 7 powders you need to use. I use loose powder every single day because I like it. So I have a lot, and I need to use them up before I buy more. I'm on a semi-no buy for January. And I did pretty well. I bought my Ipsy bag, and then I bought shampoo, conditioner, cotton balls. Was that it? Is that all I bought this month? It may have been trying to use up what I have and just recycle, kind of shop my stash. Do you guys want to see videos of me shopping my stash? I bet there are people out there that would want to see that. But okay, let's keep going. Next thing I used up is a Batiste dry shampoo. I need to not buy dry shampoos, and if I buy them, they need to be cheap like this because I feel like I go through them so fast and they're not even worth it. But I do like this one because it's blush. It's like rose. It smells really good. Is there any left? No. It's like all the way used up. This smells really good. Floral and Flirty Seduction fierce. I don't like my hair like this. I'm gonna take my hair down. There we go. That's better. Anyways, I like that dry shampoo more than some of my other ones. So when it's time for me to buy another dry shampoo, I'll probably go back to Batiste because I can't really tell a difference with others. Next was the Morphe foundation. I actually really love this. This is one of my favorite foundations that I have tried in recent years. And this is in the shade F1.50. It's the full coverage fluidity foundation. I actually really like this, and I recommend it to people who want full coverage matte, who don't want to maybe pay for a Tarte. The Tarte one that's really nice. What's that called? I don't know. But the Tarte one is what I usually recommend if people are like, I don't want to spend $40. Then I'll recommend this one to them, or the Juvia's Place one. And the Juvia's one is one that I'm going to be buying fairly soon. Maybe the next month or two, I'll buy that new foundation. Well, it'll be new to me, not new for them. But the Juvia's one is also really nice. But I actually really love this. I got this in Gratis last summer from Ulta, and I actually really like it. And I've recommended it quite a bit. But a lot of people say it's drying. It's not drying on me. I moisturize really, really well. And then I always do a really nice primer. And I wet my beauty sponge. So this is not dry on me. So really, really like this. Was sad that it was empty, but I can always cut the top off and scrape the inside. Which I recommend you do. If you're not like showing off your trash for a video, or even if you are, after you're done filming, cut it open and scoop it out. Next thing I used up, hated this. This was the Natural Pathetica. It's not how you pronounce it. This is a Manuka Honey Cleansing Balm. I thought that it would be similar to the Clinique Cleansing Balm, and it's not. This stuff is thick. It's like putting honey on your face as a makeup remover. I used the whole thing up to get it out of my collection, but I hated it. I hated this. Every day I used it, I was like, this is horrible. I got a mystery bag from Target, and this was in it. I wouldn't use that again. Next thing was the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control. I probably wouldn't buy this again. I like my setting sprays with a little more moisture in it, but if I got this for free, like say in a subscription box or from like Ulta or something like that, I would definitely use it again because I really like the Urban Decay setting sprays. It's just the De-Slick isn't my favorite. I'm just in here sneezing and coughing everywhere. We still have quite a bit to go. Let's keep going. Next thing we used up was the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Milk, and there's actually still a little bit in there, so I will use that today to take off my makeup. But not my favorite. Not my favorite. Not that hard. I definitely prefer the Take the Day Off Balm. I have one here. I have a mini one here. The Take the Day Off Balm is my all-time favorite makeup remover, but I'm always open to trying different makeup removers because not everybody likes this, which is like crazy. But I did try this. Oh, it looks like there's quite a bit left. But this is the cleansing milk. You don't have to rinse with this. I always recommend that you rinse your face after taking off your makeup, but you definitely don't have to. It's a very moisturizing one, especially if you just use like tinted moisturizer. You can actually use this as like a makeup removing lotion. And you don't even have to rinse. I always recommend rinsing and washing your face and doing your 17-step system. But you definitely don't have to do a full system. Okay, let's go a little faster. My phone's gonna die. Take the day off. Use this all the time. Definitely my favorite makeup remover that I've tried, but I'm always open to trying new makeup removers. But this one is definitely my favorite. I'm also a Clinique consultant, so I get it pretty regularly at a discount or for free. Next thing we have in here is Peppermint Lavender Face Spray Essential Oil Infused. I actually got, this was actually in my apartment whenever we moved in. Not just like an old random thing. We actually got a little gift bag from this company, artisima.com. So yeah, they're from Tucson. So we live in Tucson now. And so they have a store here, Artisima Soap, Salts, and Scrubs, 6538 East Tinky Verde in Tucson, Arizona. So I can always go by their store and pick this up. It was really nice. They had a little gift bag waiting for us whenever we moved in October. This by itself was very, very strong as a face spray, so I did mix this in with a different face spray that I'm using, because this, very strong. But mixed in with my other setting spray that I'm currently using, I like it. It's really nice. So that's peppermint lavender, very, very strong. All right, let's keep going. Okay, next thing we used up is Elme, and this is the Elme Makeup Free Zone Eye Makeup Remover Pads. I'm pretty sure this came in the same little bag that this did. I hate these. I don't know how anybody uses these. They don't work for me. If you like those, let me know. Am I doing it wrong? How do you love those? Okay, the next thing is another thing that we got from Ipsy, and it's the Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm Original. And I like this. It reminded me a lot of the Clinique one. So this is a little less expensive. So maybe whenever I run out of my Clinique one, or if I no longer work for Clinique, I would switch to the Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. Because I like this. This smells good too, right? I don't smell anything. Alright. The next thing we used up is by Lancome. It's the Aqua Gel Defense 50 Sunscreen. This is a sunscreen, primer, and moisturizer all in one. I would mix this in with a different primer and moisturizer just so I had the SPF, but I don't actually like this on its own. I like this mixed in with something else. It's very expensive, but luckily I got this in gratis, and I have another one of these in my backup. It's not open yet, but as soon as I run out of my sunscreen that I'm using currently, I will open this up, which is going to be pretty soon, in the next couple of weeks or so. But yeah, I like to have extra SPF every day. Keep my skin looking young, wrinkle-free. My manager is actually a couple years younger than me, and she was telling me that she was trying to help a lady at Ulta, and the lady was like, ma'am, you don't have any wrinkles, so I don't want your help. I'm going to ask someone else who can actually help me. And then turned around and asked the Lancome girl, and the Lancome girl was like, what is that supposed to mean? It was funny, but still, my manager was like, okay, well, I am the store manager, and I am trained on everything in the store, but yeah, go ahead and ask someone else for help. And then she like walked away. I thought that was funny. But the next thing we used up was Pure Seduction by Victoria's Secret, and I've had this for years. It smells really good, but whenever you just have so much stuff, it's hard to use stuff up, so I like made myself, I'm like, I'm going to use this. It smells like fruit punch. I love it. I've loved it for years. This and the Love Spell were like my go-tos in high school, and I am 32 years old. I almost said 33. I will be 33 in like 8 days. I like this. I would buy it again eventually, but it'll be a while. Next thing we have is another perfume. It's the Beautiful Sheer by Estee Lauder. I don't think they make this anymore. I am not a fan of Beautiful. I do like Beautiful Belle. Not a fan of Beautiful Belle Love, but the Beautiful Sheer was very, very nice. I don't think they make it anymore, because I bought it whenever it went on sale, whenever I worked at Stage. I have a little, it smells really good. There's nothing coming out. But yeah, if you guys, I don't think you can find Beautiful Sheer anymore unless you like go online to like Amazon or eBay. I don't ever recommend you buying cosmetics from those stores, but if you find it on sale somewhere and it's brand new, it smells really nice. Maybe they'll bring it back eventually. But the next thing I used up is the Rusk Dry Shampoo. Don't even remember using it. Dry shampoo is dry shampoo. Okay, we got a couple things left. We used up the Lock Color Good Foundation in Light Buff. It's a good shade for me. I really like this. I don't see myself going online to buy this again. Since I work for Ulta, I can just get free foundation from Clinique, or occasionally in gratis I've gotten free foundation. So I don't see myself going online and purchasing this from Lock Color, but maybe eventually, if I didn't work in the job that I work in, I would use this again. And I felt like the 04 buff, or the 4 light buff, was a good shade for me, so I did really like that. Alright, we're down to our last 5 items. Let's get through this before my phone dies. So I have 2 more empties and 3 declutters. So I figure there's no reason to force myself to use something that I really, really hate. But I did use the Apto Skin Nourishing Mask in Blue Spirulina. Not my favorite. I'm going to take face masks off my profile. I have so many and they keep sending me more. So I'm going to take it off my profile that I don't want to receive any types of face masks anymore. But this one was fine. I don't feel like it really did much for my skin. So the next thing I used up is by Billion Dollar Brows. And this was the Universal brow pencil. I actually really like this. This is a good match for me. I feel like if you did the Universal color light and then like kind of brush it out, you get nice natural looking brows. So I always use a taupe color anyways. And yeah, I felt like this was fine for me and I used it all the way. It's empty. I know that a lot of people got Billion Dollar Brows in their Ipsy boxes, or was it their BoxyCharms recently, and they were kind of upset about it because you can find Billion Dollar Brow kits at TJ Maxx super cheap. But I like Billion Dollar Brows and I was a fan of this. Alright, and then the 3 declutters I have. The first was by Too Faced. I bought it a year and a half ago. It was the Fruitcake lip gloss. And I got it in a little set with a couple of other things. And there's nothing wrong with the color. The color is actually really pretty, so I was forcing myself to use it, but the scent is horrible. I no longer buy products with scents in them, and that's the color. I actually really like the color, and I tried to make this work, and it smells, I can't do it. I have really backed away from Too Faced. First, because everything is so strongly scented, but also because of all the drama that goes with Too Faced. I'm like, kind of cut back. They have some really nice foundations a lot of people love. Their concealers and then their face powders seem super pigmented. So I was interested in trying some of their complexion products, and I do own some of their eyeshadow palettes, but maybe I won't be buying from them. But the color is really pretty, and that's what attracted me to it. It was in a gift set, so I didn't actually use it before I bought it. It just smells so strong. So strong. So strong, like spice cake. What did it say? Fruit cake. So decluttered. The next thing I actually got, I think in December's BoxyCharm, or no, Ipsy. And it's the Lash Next Door by Brooklyn and Bailey. And I thought I was gonna really like this, but this was horrible. I have a shadow everywhere I go. One of the most horrible products I've received. I used it maybe 3 or 4 times before I'm like, there's no reason for me to continue to use this. Trash. And then the last thing I got also, I think in my December Ipsy. And this is Illamasqua liquid liner. And this liner just goes everywhere. So, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, it's swatching good now. Maybe it just needed like some time to dry out. But whenever I was using this before, I would put it on and it would just go everywhere. So maybe I'll add this back to my collection, because now it seems to be swiping better. Maybe it just needed to dry out for a month. We will give this a second shot. And if I still hate it, it'll be in February's Empties. So we'll hold on to that for a little bit. But I'm using, I don't even know what I have on my face right now, but I look good. So I just wanted to show you a look without my glasses on. Hi. Alright, if you guys like that video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. Tell me if you have used any of these products, what you thought of them. And yeah, just enter my giveaway and I'll see you guys in another video very soon. Bye-bye, my little fizzles.